Hey everybody, welcome back. I didn't think I'd be recording another episode so soon. However, this is important because the next episode might not be at this village. So it's later in the day of the previous episode. It's actually just past midnight. And you'll notice I got a little bit more done in the day. I made a little pen there, and I have a wild horse that I've been taming. However, I have reason to believe that this village is probably gonna, if not be destroyed by the time this episode comes out, and it'll be out in a few days from when I record it, it will be destroyed by the end of the day that I air this video. Why? Well, a realm cropped up. So let's go over and visit our neighbors. So funny situation, when I first settled here about 2-3 weeks ago, like right when the server was very new, I explored around and I didn't realize at first, oh, there was a village cropping up across the river. Now this will totally give away my location, so this is actually quite dangerous for me, but I don't think it matters because I think I'm doomed anyway. And I'm sure the people who are at that village are watching this video right now, unfortunately. So, yeah, this realm right here cropped up. And it's funny because there was this village right across the river, but I couldn't get very close to it. The outer wall was always decaying, and I'm like, well, someone must be tending to this because it's decaying but never breaking down. So someone must be tending to it at some level. And I can't get close enough to it because there's this big outer wall with no one right inside of it to actually talk to anyone there to see if they're friendly or not, even though it's a bit of a death sentence doing that in this game. So I was thinking, okay, well, you know what, there's plenty of room here. There are a lot of other small hermits like me living around the area. I'm sure things are fine. So I've walked this way 1,000 times, walked into this patch of grass, and all of a sudden today I realized, oh, there's a realm here. Well, I wonder who it is. Dis. So if you don't know who Dis is, I had to look them up, and I found that they're very active in the online community. It's mostly posted on by someone who I think leads it called Dizzy, who is quite infamous, and they have a bunch of videos on their YouTube channel of fighting other big factions, as well as a lot of reports on the forum of them just killing any innocent person they walk past, which probably means I'm doomed on 2 levels. 1, I'm doomed because if they just see me, they might kill me, and 2, this game is infamous about whenever someone starts a YouTube series on this game, they try and hunt that person down. Especially the Russian players, of which I believe Dis is a Russian guild of people. They like to hunt us down, which hurts the community of the game in a strange way because new people aren't seeing that the game exists. However, it seems to be kind of what some of these people want, is they want to keep it their insulated game thing. I don't know. I don't want to put words in their mouth. What I'm going to say is I'm probably doomed because, I mean, there's nothing I can do about it. There are a ton of them living there, probably like 20 people there, all have swords and stuff. Nothing I can do about it, really. And it's part of the game. You've got to expect with Haven Hearth, you're gonna die sometimes, and sometimes it comes out of nowhere, and often it's not fair, but it's all just kind of part of the game. It's what makes things feel so rewarding is that you could lose everything at any given moment if you're just a little bit too unlucky. But I've never seen someone come from that direction, and in fact, I spoke with another character, if I pop it open here. This Kiri, I think is how you pronounce that name. Really fun, really nice guy who walked by one day, and I talked to him, and I said, like, hey, are you from that village just across the river? And he's like, that huge one? No, I'm not from there. I'm from really far north, I think is what he said. And I said, okay, well, it's funny because I've been trying to contact people from that village for a while, but it doesn't seem like they're ever around. And it's funny, I've walked right next to their gates so many times, and I've never seen someone. And now I know if I walk by there, I'm probably dead. So you know what? If I'm doomed either way, why don't we have some fun with this? Wow, there are so many roosters right now. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna walk across this shallow water, and I'm gonna walk the perimeter of their wall and see if I die. If someone shows up, I'll try and talk. I'm probably dead on sight, so there's a very good chance I'll need to relocate the base, maybe on a new character, because I doubt I'm getting that body back. But, yeah. Let's turn off the realm view. I think we can assume the realm is quite large here. And, There, yeah, I can start to see their wall a little bit on my mini-map. I'm gonna walk the perimeter of the wall and see if I die. So, I believe the players are Russian, and assuming that they are in the westernmost time zone of Russia, which I believe is the most populated one, it is probably early morning for them right now. Let's turn on village and personal claims just to see if I see any, which I do not yet. You can see these walls are all decaying a bit. There's actually, is that a village claim? Yeah, there's a village claim over here. So I'm just gonna walk the walls. Actually, you know what? If I just shift left click, I'll just keep walking. Good pro tip, by the way. Now, the good thing that comes out of this is if I die, then I can just record my time making a new character and use that for the tutorial series. So that works. On the negative side, I mean I die, which kind of sucks. I could pick a better start location, because in retrospect, maybe this whole thing was a bad idea of settling next to these guys, although I didn't know they were there when I started. I don't think they had this big outer wall yet, and that's probably why I missed them. Entering Outer Haven. Oh, is that the name of their, of the actual village? Now, I imagine the door is locked. Yeah, land owned by Outer Haven, so I can't even try it without turning a criminal acts, and I have no intention of doing that. So again, I'm fairly sure they're quite open with where they are on the Haven and Hearth forum. So I'm fairly sure that they and everybody else immediately knows where I am now. If you want to look and figure out where we are at all, you'll know. I actually don't know what that structure is. Can I inspect the quality of that? No. Okay. I can't believe I'm not dead yet, to be honest. Well, I guess it's the outer wall. Ooh, what is that thing? Is that the top of a tower? Wow, they are so much more advanced than me. It's crazy. They must have like a good mine over there or something. Getting good metals and stuff, you know? I like how I'm just playing with fire. That's how I'm doing this episode. I do genuinely wonder, like, what are the people living in Dis gonna think of this video? Because, hey, this might actually be an unintentional collab with me and Dizzy. If he comes out here and kills me, then, Wayboard. I've actually never seen that before. This might be an unintentional collaboration, because if he comes out here and kills me, he'll probably record it for his channel. Can I pick that? Yes. Wayboard. Deep cuts. Mild treatment, but heals slowly. Hey, I actually have a deep cut, because I was fighting a badger earlier. I didn't know that this existed. Sweet. And that lowers perception and charisma by a tiny bit. You know what? That's not as bad as the stinging polis. Polis? No, no, I forget what word I'm looking for. I'm an idiot. It's bittersweet, I have to say. They have personal claim right there. Did I hear another footstep? Oh, I did. Hey, there's a player in there. Hey. I can see him on the mini-map, but I don't think I can see him physically. I think he's a little bit out of my range. I'm zoomed out as I can get. Oh no, he's right over here. Hi. How's it going? Oh, is he walking over to talk to me? No, he's going inside. He must know I'm here though, right? Is he going in there to get like a bow or something to kill me? Oh, well, maybe he's not coming out. I mean, if he's going in there to get a weapon to kill me, he's gonna catch me. I mean, best I can do is teleport out of the way and he'll find me. Guess I'll just keep walking the perimeter, try and find someone else to talk to. What's that noise? It's probably animals walking around. I think I heard some animals. Well, someone knows I'm here. Am I gonna find something else walking along? They have a moose in their territory. Oh, you know what? That's a good point, is they have a lot of unpaved land in their territory. I wonder if that's intentional. God, they have so much repairs to do. That must suck. But yeah, they got a lot of land in there for animals to spawn in. I wonder if that's intentional. Or if they just haven't gotten around to paving it yet, because it is a lot of manual labor to do that. Pain in the ass. Tea leaves. Wish I had tea leaves. Hunted for them forever. Swamp down there. Actually, didn't know there was any swamp. You know what? No, I think I did know there was swamp down there, because I believe I had to go by there one day for a talking tree quest, because quests are a new thing. I would open up my full map, but that would immediately show where I am, and I mean, again, if you want to look at the forum, the Haven and Hearth forum, I'm sure you'd figure out where I am right away. Again, I am so baffled as to how I'm not dead right now. I mean, they know I'm here. I said hi to someone. You know, interestingly enough, that guy didn't seem to be wearing gear more advanced than mine. I would have imagined all these guys would have, like, their metal stuff on all the time. Well, you know, maybe he's just got really good gilding on that stuff, and it gives him good cooking and farming or whatever, and that's his around the base wear. Maybe that's it. Man, they put in some serious work trying to get all this wood. Like, this is a big wall. I didn't actually know you could have a wall go up that kind of a steep incline. I thought you had to have the land a lot more flat. Man, I must have spent so much time flattening land that I didn't need to. The more you know. Got a little bit of experience for that. Is this part in, No, they must have just recently repaired this part. Maybe someone's still out here. Maybe I'm about to bump into someone, because there's nothing damaged here. Oh, there's one right there, but... Am I really going to circumnavigate this entire thing without dying? Maybe they don't want to kill me. Maybe I misjudged them, and they really do only fight other big factions. But I mean, I think they have a video up just said me killing some random guy. So, I don't have the highest of hopes. But we are rounding the last turn. We might circumnavigate the entire wall without dying. Now, mind you, a lot of them might be asleep right now. Oh, they got some yarrow in there? That's a shame. I could use that right now to speed up some of my healing. I have, yarrow's a plant you can find. It heals up some stuff that already naturally heals, like scrapes and cuts and stuff. Stuff that already heals on its own, untreated. But I mean, it would heal faster. They got a boat in there. Double gates. They don't have a brick wall yet, but I imagine that not many people have that yet just because the server is so new. It's like less than a month old. So, or is it exactly a month old? I think it might have come out January 1st, actually, so it might have just become a month old. I wonder who settled in this area first. But I really wonder what their thought on me being here is going to be. Like, are they going to find, is this going to make them mad? Are they going to find this funny? I don't even know. Hey, I'm sure at least one person from this place is watching. From Dis is watching. Let me know in the comments section of this video. What do you think? I just did it. I think I just walked around the whole thing. Is this where I started? No, I think I need to walk a little bit farther. But just a little bit. I've basically circumnavigated the place. Got an apple tree in there. Fox. They have a cave. Hold on. Is that a natural cave, or did they make a sinkhole? They just... come on, camera. Be my friend. Oh, they have a natural one right there. Because I don't think you can make your own cave. You can make a mining hole, but I don't think you can make your own cave. That's probably why they picked this location, then. I am about to circle the entire thing. I'm kind of tempted to go back to that one point where there was already a guy. But yeah, this right here is where I started. Huh. I'm not dead. What the fuck? Well, I could tempt fate and walk back there again. I think I'm gonna go back to my base. So who knows? Maybe by the time this episode airs, I'm gonna get a message from Dizzy, I believe was his name, and he's gonna be like, "Hey, dude, it's cool. You live there. We're not gonna hassle you, and everything's gonna be cool." Pretty sure chances are 99.9% they're gonna kill me, because again, there's that video said like killing a random dude. So I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to move. It's a shame, but at the same time, we can pick a better start location. You know, maybe find a cave. Find a more secluded area. We actually have decent quality water here, which is something that sucks to give up. We've got 23 quality water, which is not bad. Don't really have access to any good stone. I think the highest stone quality in the area is like 24. But yeah, if we pop up the realm map here, like, look how big this is. In fact, the only reason I don't think it's closer to my base, this is huge. The only reason I don't think it's close to my base is because I don't think you can have it within a certain range of a personal claim. This is way bigger than I thought it was. Oh my god. This is enormous. Look at this. How far does this go? Let's walk in this direction. Have they even done anything in any of this land? It doesn't seem like it just looking at my mini-map. Wow, we might need to move regardless of whether they kill us. Wow. God, there's no good way of moving though, is there? Because like, yeah, we could just pack up a few of our better things and just start going down river. But like, we can't take much with us. We'd be keeping our characters with our LP and everything, and that has a lot of value on its own. But, oh man. Look at this. We'd need to remake our hearth fires somewhere. They have so much more land than I thought. I had no idea the realm was so huge. This is crazy. Oh my god. This is where it hits its limit on this direction. I just walked for entire minutes. Wow. That is fucking crazy. Oh my god. I am so far north compared to where I was before. Wow. Oh, hey, look, an apple tree. Right. Teleport back home. So, I wouldn't be able to take much with me. I guess the most valuable thing is just that my character would live, which does have its own value. Man, it sucks having to give up on training these things, though, these animals. Just got started on them. We might have to just abandon most of the base, you know, just take whatever we can carry in our backpack and walk. God, that would suck. And, like, the people I live with, eating all the mushrooms and Prelux, they're not able to play very often. So they wouldn't be able to all, like, I don't think we could find a day when we could all just walk together. So, I know there's like a teleport system, kind of like a teleport to Hearthfire thing, which I believe works with milestones or something, something along those lines. However, I believe anyone can use them, so when they break in here, they could use it to teleport to our new place. And I don't remember exactly how it works. I'd have to go Google it and look around on their wikia. But, yeah. I'm gonna have to figure out what I have to do. Probably gonna have a great exodus. Maybe I'll have an episode. No, I probably shouldn't have an episode where I walk and find a new home, because then you could trace my steps in that video and use it to find the new place, couldn't they? Yeah, they could. Well, by the time this episode airs, I think it's safe to say we'll probably have moved out. In fact, I might want to move out before Monday, just because even when the first episode airs, I mean, if the people from Dis catch wind and they want me dead, they know where I am. I mean, there's no way they haven't seen my village, right? Like, I'm right here, and I've been here for weeks, so there's no possible way they don't know that someone lives here and that the base is expanding. I mean, I've increased the wall almost every day. It sucks. You know, I've poured like 3 weeks into this, a lot of time in 3 weeks into this, and hey, YouTube's my job, so it takes me a lot of time to actually get this stuff done. And this is my full-time job, so it really sucks to lose that progress. But live and learn. It made a good episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode so far. I got like 10 minutes left. Do I want to end this episode early and upload a second video today? Or do I want to do something else? I am going to end this episode with a short lesson. So we're going to open up our character sheet here. Bonuses, unarmed. Okay. What do I want to teach right now? Rage. Here's an interesting one. So I've read about this because I've been reading, because I thought, okay, I'll focus on unarmed. So I was reading, of course, on the unarmed maneuvers, the unarmed attacks, defensive stuff, you know, all that stuff. And figuring out, you know, what's the pure information on the wiki on it? What do the people on the forum, on the Haven and Hearth forum, what do they think about the meta of these moves? And Rage is the most expensive in LP cost lore and skill, whatever you want to call it, lore and skills, that will give you... All right, lore is this stuff. Yeah, it's stuff gives you experience, so it's a skill. It's the most expensive skill that gives you a combat stance, which is... Let me show you. Chin Up is one you start with. It determines what your block weight is based by. So when someone attacks you, how much damage it causes, how much opening it causes, all that stuff, what is your defensive stat that the math rolls against? With Chin Up, it's your unarmed skill. Combat Meditation is the first first unarmed one that you get that you don't start with. And its whole thing is that, as Combat Meditation is charged, it decreases your cooldown. So basically, you can do all of your moves a lot faster most of the time. And the one that I tend to use the most, and it's very popular online, is Oak Stance. My block weight is up by 50%, which is massive. And my greatest opening is reduced by 5% every time I get attacked. So whatever my greatest weakness is, I defend myself on a little bit every single time that they attack me. So it's a very tanky, very slow type of fighting. You can see here, Oak Stance, all your attack weight have half their normal attack speed. Half their normal attack weight. So I am doing less damage. However, I am far more defensive. I find it to be a good trade-off. People online seem to find that it's a good trade-off. It's a very slow way to fight. However, it's a very safe way to fight. You're not going to come out with many wounds, especially against like animals and stuff. So the last one that you can get for unarmed, at the moment that I'm making this video at least, which is, February 2nd to February 3rd, I believe, because it just passed midnight, is with Rage. You can get, I believe it's called Bloodlust. It is where you have half the block weight, but as your Bloodlust charges, which I believe charges when you get attacked, I can't remember exactly, you do, I believe, quadruple damage. Now, that could be really good. That might actually be really good at hunting. If there's any ammo that you can wipe out super fast with it, or at least get to the point that they run away super fast. In PvP, that seems quite unpopular. From what I'm looking up online and everything I've seen online, it seems like everybody says Oak Stance or Combat Meditation for PvP. So, pro tip out there. If you're wondering, if you were thinking the most expensive one is going to be the best one, doesn't seem like it's a very popular choice in PvP. But again, this patch of the game is very, very new. This realm is very, very new, and you never know how the meta might develop. I think it's a good way to end this episode, and the tutorial series might be coming very soon, as for all I know, someone could walk in my front door and kill me any moment. I could walk out there and they've already punched down my wall. Actually, they probably don't have the strength yet to punch down my wall because we're so early in the server's life that no one has that high of strength yet. Probably. I bet anything it would only take them a day to throw together a real quick wrecking ball or a real quick battering ram and take me out. I don't think walls are really going to be a big problem for Dis. They're kind of badasses. But the next episode, am I still going to live here? Am I still going to be alive? Am I going to be a new character? Are we going to have a new village, or am I going to be exploring? Who knows? There's a hell of a cliffhanger for you. Let me know in the comments section what you thought of the episode. Dis, if any of you guys are watching, let me know what you think in the comments. No hard feelings if you kill me, it's all part of the game. Until next time, have a nice day.